you need one. Get it printed on a polo. Put it on a button up. Put it on your tie. Put it on a hat. Put it on a button. Wear it to work. You need to let your bosses know that, hey, you know what? I'm just not in the mood right now. I need you to be quiet. Anyways, how you doing? I am the Deadman, and welcome to the Dead Truth, folks. I'm not here to review a movie. I'm actually here to give you a tip on surviving the zombie apocalypse. First tip, and one of the most important tips there is, and that is location. Location. If you are forced to leave your home for whatever reason, you know, you're overrun by ghouls or zombies or whatever you want to call them, the Walking Dead, stenches, so on and so forth. You have so many references to them. It doesn't matter. You're going to have to leave your home eventually. I know what you're thinking. Well, dead man, I got bars in my window. And that's great. When there's 40, 50, 100 of them, those bars don't count for diddly shit. Don't count for nothing. Because you know what? Get 4 or 5 of your strongest friends, have them pull it off. You'll see exactly how much the weight limit is. You know, zombies are insatiable. When zombies want food, they'll get it. So, if you are forced to leave your home for whatever reason, where are you going to go? I know what a lot of you are thinking. Well, I'm going to go to Walmart. Well, congratulations. So is everybody else in the 5-mile radius. Which means you're going to be fighting off folk for what you're looking for, which is food, supplies, and weapons. Do you really want to do that? I don't think so. The zombie apocalypse is going to happen, folks. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what you say. Somebody's going to be stupid enough to make the virus and distribute it. Somebody's going to be to blame for this, and more than likely it's going to be me. No, it's not. We're going to strike that from the record. Anyways, yeah, everybody at Walmart's going to be after the same thing you are. Supplies, food, weapons. So, where do you go? Well, I know what a lot of you are thinking also. Well, I'm going to go to a jail or a prison. You know, heavily fortified, not easy to get into, not easy to get out of. Well, here's the thing about that, is that you're going to be locked up for an indefinite amount of time with criminals, rapists, murderers. And you're thinking, well, dead man, that's better than dealing with a horde of zombies. Is it really? Because you got to remember, that's their playground. You're in their world. So those serial rapists, those serial murderers, and everything else, they're going to be living with you. And they're going to know, just like you are, that they're safe. Before you consider a prison, you know, you got to really consider the chances. Are you going to have family with you? Are you going to be alone? How heavily armed are you? Are you even willing to take the life of another living human being? Moving on from there, you know, going to the police station. Well, so is everybody else. It's common sense. Let's go to the place where people are armed. Again, more chances to be eaten, more chances to be overrun. Where you want to go, number one place to go, believe it or not, is a high school. That's right, high school. Laugh if you want. That's fine, you know. High schools are heavily barricaded, heavily gated, and they have lockable doors. A lot of newer high schools have metal shutters on each one of their buildings to prevent break-ins and so on and so forth. Kids these days, I'm telling you.
Bastards.
So, most high schools built before 1970 have a bomb shelter in them. Yeah, a bomb shelter. Imagine that. Red Scare, thank you very much for that. You know, you're prepared for the zombie apocalypse in one way or another. Now, I know what you're thinking. Well, dead man, there's a lot of windows. Not in the gym. Not in the gym. How many gyms have you seen with panoramic windows, so on and so forth? Not really many. I mean, we want to give the pedophiles a show in the quad, not in the gym where everybody's in their skimpy shorts and so on and so forth. Anyways, most bomb shelters are also under the gym. Easily barricaded, self-sustaining, as well as easily defendable. Another good point about high schools is that they have a food supply, folks. They have a cafeteria. Even during the summer, there's food in there, and it's all stored in deep freeze. With proper rationing, proper control, you can make that food last for months. You can easily set up a perimeter, you can easily set up a nice little base camp, and most of these bomb shelters have first aid kits, have MREs that are like indefinite, like they never expire. It's crap food, but you know what? It'll keep you going. So, if you can't get to a high school, The next best place to go, no, not Walmart, is a federal library or a public library set up by the state. The reason is because they're very heavily fortified. There's only one door. You know, for most of these, there's only one door, and even that has steel shutters, girders, so on and so forth, that you can easily lock yourself in. Not an easy way to get into. Trust me, I've tried. That's a story for another time, though. Anyways, well, I know what you're thinking. Well, Deadman, there's windows on the library. Yes, there are windows in the library, but there's also big-ass bookshelves. With enough of you, you can barricade the windows and doors easily. So, there you have your most basic survival tip. No place is safe. Only safer. So, laugh if you want. If you have any comments, you have any disagreements, please leave them down below in the comments. Message me on Twitter. Message me on YouTube. Get a hold of me. I'm doing this for your survival. Because most folks are going to think it's my fault anyways.
We all know it is.
Anyways, folks, this is the Deadman signing off for the Dead Truth. Thanks again. Stay tuned.